What if the moment you lost everything was the moment you truly found yourself? Welcome to Story Studio 91. Today, we bring you a story that will change the way you see failure, loss, and the hidden path to redemption. His name was Alex, a young man with a dream. He owned a small coffee shop called The Daily Grind. He built it from nothing, painting the walls himself and choosing every coffee bean with meticulous care. For 5 years, it was his entire world. Then, the world changed. A massive chain coffee shop opened right across the street. Slowly, his customers disappeared. The numbers on his spreadsheets turned from a healthy black to a terrifying, steady red. He fought for months. He worked longer hours, offered new pastries, and played local music on weekends, but nothing worked. The terrible day finally came. He sat in a cold, empty office, a man in a suit across from him. The words were simple and final. The bank can no longer extend your loan. Alex signed the papers. He handed over the keys. He walked out with a single box holding a picture of his grandparents, a branded coffee mug, and a dead dream. For weeks, Alex was lost. He moved back into his old childhood bedroom at his parents' house, the walls still covered in his high school soccer posters. He felt like a ghost, sleeping through the days and scrolling aimlessly through job listings at night. His pride was shattered. His identity was gone. He wasn't a business owner anymore. Who was he? One rainy Tuesday, he decided to walk to the library just to get out of the house, to feel like a person again. The walk was long, and the cold rain soaked through his jacket. He passed his old coffee shop. The sign was gone, the windows dark. His heart felt like a stone in his chest. He kept walking, head down. At a crosswalk, he stopped. An elderly man was struggling next to him, a cane in one hand, trying to fold a heavy, wet umbrella with the other. The man was shaking, and the traffic light was counting down. Without thinking, Alex reached out. "Let me help you with that," he said. He took the umbrella, folded it neatly, and handed it back. Then he offered his arm. "May I walk with you? The curb is slippery." The old man looked up, his eyes are pale, kind blue. He smiled. "Thank you, son. That is very kind." They crossed the street slowly, talking for just a minute. The man's name was Murdoch Jenkins. When they reached his building, Mr. Jenkins didn't let go of Alex's arm right away. "You look like you've had a hard day," he said, his voice gentle. Alex was surprised. He wanted to say he was fine, but the truth came out. "I lost my job, my business, everything, really." Mr. Jenkins nodded slowly. He didn't offer empty comfort or cheap advice. He simply said, "I have some soup on the stove. It's too much for one person. Would you like to come in and share it with me? It's a terrible day to be alone." That was the first act of kindness, a simple offer of soup and company. For Alex, it was a lifeline. In Mr. Jenkins' warm, book-filled apartment, Alex ate homemade chicken soup and he talked. For the first time in months, he felt seen. And this was where Alex learned the first secret. The first secret: accept what you cannot change. He had fought against his failure for so long, replaying his mistakes every single night. But sitting there with Mr. Jenkins, he finally admitted it out loud. "My coffee shop is gone." Saying it didn't destroy him, it released him. Acceptance isn't surrender. It's the first, brave step to moving forward. Alex began to visit Mr. Jenkins regularly. He helped with small tasks, fixing a leaky faucet and bringing groceries. In return, Mr. Jenkins shared stories from his own life. He'd been a teacher. He'd also faced great losses, including his wife and a child many years ago. One afternoon, Alex was feeling particularly low. "I don't know what to do next," he confessed. "I feel useless." Mr. Jenkins put down his teacup. "You helped me carry my groceries today. Was that useless?" "No," Alex said. "But that's just a small thing." "Ah," Mr. Jenkins smiled. "That is the second secret. The second secret: change your measuring stick. You are measuring your worth by your old life, by money and titles. Try a new measure. Measure it by moments of human connection, by the help you give, the kindness you offer. A life measured in kindness is never a poor life." This idea began to change Alex's vision. He started to look for ways to use this new measure. He volunteered at a community kitchen, not to build a resume, but to make soup, just like Mr. Jenkins had made for him. One day at the kitchen, he saw a young mother whose card was declining at the grocery store next door. She looked completely overwhelmed. Alex remembered his own feeling of helplessness. He used the last of his small savings to pay for her groceries. The look on her face wasn't pity. It was pure, stunned relief. In that moment, he didn't feel like a failure. He felt like a person who could still do something good. This was the start of the ripple. The young mother wrote him a thank you letter, having tracked him down through the kitchen. Her letter said his act gave her hope at her lowest point. Alex realized his small act had created a wave. He was now part of a chain of kindness. He began a new project. He called it the coffee cart. It wasn't a shop, but a simple, mobile cart he would take to places where people were struggling, to homeless shelters, to places where workers were on long, hard shifts. He offered free, good coffee, not for profit, but as a gift. People were suspicious at first, but then they were grateful. They started to talk, sharing their own stories. Alex listened, discovering he was good at it. His cart became a place of connection. One regular visitor was a woman named Clara in her 80s. She came every week, telling him about her own mission years ago to feed people from her tiny kitchen. She became his friend, his mentor. From Clara and Mr. Jenkins, he learned the third and final secret. The third secret: your purpose is often hidden in your pain. Losing the coffee shop was his pain, but it forced him out into the world. It made him see need. It softened his heart. His new purpose wasn't to sell coffee, it was to serve people. His greatest loss had planted the seed for his greatest meaning. Years later, Alex no longer operated just one cart. He ran a non-profit that supported 5 of them. He trained other people who had faced their own losses, teaching them how to make coffee. More importantly, he taught them the 3 secrets. He never became rich in money, but he was rich in community. He had found a family not of blood, but of choice, people bound together by kindness. Dr. Jenkins passed away peacefully one winter. He left Alex a simple wooden box he had made himself. Inside was a note. It said, "You gave an old man his final, best friend. Thank you for seeing me." Alex keeps the box on his desk. Next to it is a photo, not of his old coffee shop, but of his first coffee cart. Dr. Jenkins is there, smiling, holding a steaming cup. Clara is there too. Alex's story teaches us that redemption isn't about going back. It's about building something new from the broken pieces. It starts when we accept our fall. It grows when we measure our worth by our kindness. And it flourishes when we let our pain guide us to our purpose. Your darkest moment might be hiding your brightest direction. Look for the hand offered in the rain. Be the hand that offers the soup. Start your ripple today. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Story Studio 91 and share this wisdom with someone who needs it today.